salutations. Welcome to today's read. This reading, I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth reading on the Kiely Rodni case. Simply because you've got half people saying that they believe that it was simply an accident, and half people saying that it was foul play. Now, I did do a reading on this. Girl was missing just a couple of days. This is before the friends come on scene or the ex-boyfriend. And I did get from day one that this was possibly foul play by a best friend, a jealous girlfriend. And then here comes Sammy and removed all doubts. Now, I don't believe that this girl just simply got drunk and drove herself into a lake in an area where she has grown up all her life. I'm sorry, I just don't believe that. So I got a few questions here that I'm going to throw out. Now, this is basically just going to be centered around the party, what happened at the party. This is not going to touch down on what happened as far as how she ended up in the lake or any of that, or where she was positioned at, who drove her in the lake, none of that. That'll come at a later reading. So I just want to get a little bit of a feel on the party. All right, 7 questions here. I really am not too sure how this went about. I just know that I do not believe, nor feel, nor have I seen as far as cards, that this girl was just simply drunk and made a wrong turn. I just can't simply take that as that's what happened and that's all there is to it. Case closed. Especially at how shoddy and dodgy that the police are acting. So let's look at first off the bat, the energy of the party. Let's look at the energy of the relationship between Sammy and Kiely. Significant event at the party. The circumstances surrounding the mass exit while everybody just flew out of there at midnight at one time. The reasons for the circumstances. Something hidden or unknown about this case. And an open card. Okay. When it comes to the energy of the party, we've got the 8 of Cups reversed. It shows errors of judgment, being abandoned. This abandonment leaving you confused as others move on quickly. The relationship between Kiely and Sammy is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups reminds you to be mindful on how you treat others, to use compassion and sympathy. It's also revealing that actions and comments affect you more than you show the outside world. I feel like Sammy's held a grudge. Something somewhere along the way that Kiely has done that's greatly offended her or bruised her ego. And she's held on to that, despite the jealousy that she's had for Kiely. Now, a significant event at the party is going to be the Moon. This is a card of intuition. It's telling you that something about a situation, someone in your life, isn't as they appear, or as it appears. It's telling you to trust your instincts. It's dormant, repressed issues resurfacing, and it represents dodgy and illegal behavior. I think that Kiely's figured out that Sammy was never her friend. She's figured out exactly who Sammy is, what she's about. And it's dodgy, illegal behavior. I tend to not think that this is the drinking or the drugging, more or less the taking of somebody's life. I truly, truly feel like this Sammy is the one that's responsible. And it's not no accident. Circumstances surrounding the mass exit while everybody left at one time. You got the Two of Swords. That's being in a crossroads. It's struggling to make a painful or difficult decision. Coming face to face with your fears. It signifies being torn between two people, being caught in the middle of a conflict, and being in denial. Well, when you can't choose, you choose nobody. So that's what these kids did. They just took off. This was a public, looks to me like it was more or less Sammy's attempt at publicly humiliating Kiely in front of all these kids. I wonder if that's what this the friendly fighting was. The reasons for these circumstances is Six of Swords. It's moving on, escaping, and running away. Like I said, these kids was not wanting no part of this. Something unknown or hidden. It's going to be the Star. It's the hope for the future. It's a storm. That's the Tower being behind you, showing you being ready to embrace what the future holds for you. These kids aren't talking because they just want to move on from this. They don't want to be complicit. They don't want to be an accessory. They just want to move on. Now, something open. World reversed. It's feeling eclipsed by another's shining lights. Jealousy. All this is Sammy's doings. Did it not? Was it not reported, or didn't Sammy not say herself that she was the one that put this party together? She planned this party. Yeah, this was a public humiliation. This is she was going to publicly humiliate Kiely. She was jealous of her for some. Also had this chip on her shoulder with this grudge from some repressed issue. I'm assuming it's probably over a boy. Like I said from reading one. But so next reading, I'm going to look at the details on how Kiely ended up in the lake, how her vehicle ended up in the lake. All those details. But thanks for taking the time to sit through this read. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.